If you are currently in the market for a home, then there are some things that you need to be cautious about to avoid costly mistakes. Hi, my name is Ali, co-owner of Home and Capital Realty. We've been committed to helping clients buy and sell homes for over a decade, delivering expert guidance and exceptional results every step of the way. And here are 3 major red flags to watch out for when you're buying a home. Issues with the home structure and foundation. All right, well, let's start with the big one, the structure and foundation. So this is the backbone of a home. So if there's anything wrong here, it's going to be a major fix. Some telltale signs are cracks in the wall, especially near doors or windows. Do the floor feel like uneven when you're walking on them? I've actually seen in homes where when you place a basketball on the floor, and the basketball would just roll down to the other side of the room on its own. So that tells me that the floor is on an angle and foundation is very likely to have shifted. So something like this does not happen very often. I don't see this in every house, obviously, but it definitely should be something to watch out for. The best way to go about viewing and checking a home is to work with a professional inspector, so they can actually uncover structural issues that might be difficult to spot to the untrained eyes. Well, and remember, any defect with the structure could mean thousands or sometimes even tens and thousands of dollars to repair. Anything strange with the structure or foundation, major red flag. Water damage and moisture issues. Well, now let's talk about water. Water is probably one of the most damaging forces when it comes to homes. It's not always that obvious though. Look for water stains on the wall or ceilings, especially in the basement, bathrooms, or around windows. Sometimes they're actually not showing up as stains, but it could be like a patch of new paint that is on the ceiling. These could point to leaks in the roof or plumbing that may or may not have been addressed. So always ask questions and explanations so that you can understand the story behind what you see. But it's also not only about what you see. We're gonna have to utilize all our senses. It's often also what you can smell. So a damp or musty odor, could mean that there's mold hiding behind walls where there's can be like health hazard or very expensive to remove. Another thing you could be doing is to take a walk around outside of the house and notice, is the grading sloping towards the home or sloping away from the home? Are there any visible cracks on the exterior foundation wall? Is the exterior waterproofing still intact? So if the water is not draining away properly, you could end up with flooding issues down the line. And trust me, water damage is not just a headache. It's a huge financial drain you definitely want to avoid. Problems with major system or renovation. Well, finally, let's talk about the nuts and bolts of a home. The major systems like the roof, plumbing, HVAC, and electrical. So these are systems that will keep your home functional and comfortable, but they also are sometimes one of the most expensive things to replace or big ticket items, right? So questions you can ask would be, how old is the roof? When were they replaced? When was the furnace and air conditioning service last time? And are these systems near the end of their lifespan? You would want to factor any replacement cost into your budget. All right, so there you have it. 3 major red flags to watch out for when buying a home. Structural issues, water damage, and problem with major systems or renovations. So buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you ever make, and it's so important to go in with your eyes wide open. If you have any past experiences you would like to share so that everyone else can learn from your experience and lessons, please drop a comment below.